Hi guys, in today's YouTube video we are going to finish the revival of my 1973 four-wheel drive international pickup. Previously, I drug this thing out of a tree belt about an hour away from home here. The ad had a listing of it running and supposedly driving, but it had just been parked. I got there, found out that it was locked up. Whatever, time went on, decided I was just going to take it anyways. Paid $500 for it, brought it home, went and did a Will It Run revival with Mortsky Repair, so you guys can go over and check that out on his channel. And now I have just a few things left. The brakes are terrible, so I'm going to try to make them a little bit better, and then we're just going to give it an overall cleaning so that we can get it ready to be sold. Not going to change much else on it. I'll give you a little walkthrough, but other than that, that is where we're at. This whole bedside was in primer. I'm not sure why the previous owner did that. I'm thinking that he was preparing to give this a homemade paint job, because he took the trim off, side marker light there, the IH badge here, marker light here, and the mirrors are both missing as well. So I'm sure he was gonna try to refinish this himself, but yeah, I thought, screw it, let's try to wet sand it and get that primer off, and we did. Other than that, that's pretty much all we've changed for the overall look of it. It does have rusty floors. They're there, not the greatest. Decent seat, pretty comfy. Average interior for an international. It is four-wheel drive. It has a 345 V8, 727 automatic transmission, and a divorce transfer case. It will need a windshield if you're picky. There is some of the rust there. Windows work, doors shut half decent. This one's creased to hair, moss growing on it. Tires are there, not the greatest, but for what it is, they'll get you by quite a while. Has a sweet bumper, sweet hitch, and sweet mud flaps. Bent up tailgate. Taillights work. This side, they did not molest at all, so it still has the marker lights. This cab corner is rusty. This door must have been off something else at some point. Looks like it was green. Here's the inside on this side. Again, not terrible. Just needs a really good cleaning, which we'll do in this video. Here's the other tire. Lockout hubs. There's a sweet grill guard on it. And the 345. With Mortsky Repair, we put a new carb on it, new rebuilt carb, I guess. Just fixed some things. It's got a clicky-clack fuel pump, GM alternator. It appeared as if the previous carburetor lit on fire and burned up some wiring, so we kind of fixed that. You can see the master cylinder is clearly leaking pretty bad, which would explain why the previous owner had a replacement one in the box sitting on the seat. So I guess we can see if she'll fire up. Nope, I suppose we gotta hook the battery up. Be number one. Now we can see if she will go. Oh yeah, fires right up. Is an exhaust leak right here at this donut. That flange is cracked, it appears, but other than that, the dang thing runs pretty good. Power steering, power brakes. Mechanically, it's not bad. So we are just going to go ahead and give it a really good cleaning. And like I said, try to improve the brakes. And that'll be it for this one. She will be for sale. I think we're going to try for $2,200 on the old marketplace and see what happens. But we will hop into these brakes right now. See how angry we can get at that master cylinder. I'm going to just start with taking the two brake lines off and then unbolting the master cylinder from the booster, and we will see where that leads us. I guess I'm not sure what else will be holding on to it, but I guess we'll find out. Actually, oops, if I clean this, bucket up, I might be able to sort of kind of bench bleed the new master cylinder and reuse the fluid, because why not? It appears we've lost all the rear fluid. In the front? Strange. Hi, buddy. Nailed it. Already a bit rusty from sitting, but overall Should work. There is that. Now, something tells me, for some reason, I should probably open this up, dump some fluid in it, and try to pump the brakes. It's possible that there could be air bubbles, maybe. Just see what happens. Nothing coming out. Could need more. Probably. Try that. Okay, we got her coming out the rear port pretty good, so I think we can put that one on. Without cross-threading it, preferably. Now, let's see if I can get it out the front side. Actually, that'd be the rear. My bad. Perfection. A little bit of a mess, but didn't hurt nobody. Full and full. Cap is on. Pump it a few times. Okay, that's installed. Let's give the whole thing a good bath. So here I just have a spray bottle with straight simple green in it. I'm just going around spraying the entire pickup before we actually wash it off, so that this might get a little bit more of the greasy, grimy crap off. Seems to have worked pretty good in the past for me, so that's just what I do. But you got to make sure you cover every bit of it, otherwise you will have like chemical runs in the paint. But I'll get this soaked down the rest of the pickup, then we'll rinse it off, and then we're going to Comet wash it. Here we just have some regular household Comet and a sponge. I found it works best to put it on the green side of the sponge and then just scrub away. Alright guys, this is the best angle I can get for you, but I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum up all the garbage off the floor and the seat, and then we'll move on to scrubbing some things down. guys, here we are driving this bad mamma jamma into the sun. You can really hear that exhaust leak, but that's that. The brakes are working a tad better than they were before, which is what I wanted. Yeah, good oil pressure for the old International. None of the other gauges I don't think work. Lights work, radio does work. I don't know, just a good old pickup, really. But we'll get up here, hop out. This is the North Dakota Veterans Home. Very nice, very nice, very nice place. But we'll get over here and hop out, take some walk around footage for you. Play a little music over it. So, heck yeah, 1973 International on the road again. From locked up to pretty presentable, actually. Alright, guys, that is it for this one. I got my 1973 International four-wheel drive pickup back on the road for the first time, and who knows how long, because Facebook Marketplace. So, moral of the story, don't ever believe the listing. Always do your homework and buy some cool shit.
Nothing